Hello, viewers. Good morning. It's another Saturday morning, and we are live here at Ebenezer GFS Studio here in the heart of Lagos. Good morning, and welcome to Time Out on Celestial Honest Television, a segment where we bring you interesting topics. We bring you topics that are educating, informing, and refreshing. Welcome to Time Out. And so today we have a topic that's going to be very, very interesting to listen to. It's all about breast cancer awareness. And today I have a guest in the house who is going to educate us on breast cancer awareness. Good morning, Ma. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Ma, please, can we get to know you?
My name is KIKI DEBORAH.
You're welcome, Ma. Okay, Ma. So, basically, everybody has been talking about breast cancer here, breast cancer there, breast cancer. Ma, please, I want you to educate us. Let us know more about this breast cancer, the risks, the prevention, and the rest of it.
Oh, if you're talking about breast cancer as a disease, breast cancer is a disease that, when care is not taken, it spread. Let me say cancer of a thing. You know, cancer itself is a big disease that when it's uncontrollable, it spreads to any part of the body, like skin cancer, breast cancer, all sorts of cancers in one body system.
Okay.
That is when it's uncontrollable. That is why it is very, very important, let me put it that way, for you to go for normal checkup.
Okay.
As a woman, it's very, very important for you to check on your adult children, those the girls, especially when they are of age. Let me say, these days our children are going very fast. Like, let me say, from the age of 12, 13, 14, you see some, they're already having big butts. So that's where you start from. You start educating, you give them education, as in moral education from your home. Don't wait for teachers at school. They don't have much time.
Exactly.
Yeah, charity begins at home.
Yes.
So let's start from our home. One, this breast cancer of a thing, some are inheritance under family history. You get it?
Yeah.
So, but early detection of this can help.
Okay, Ma. Okay, Ma. So now you make mention of early detection. So
Yeah.
at what age should a girl child go for screening? Or let me say screening. At what age should we start prepping a girl child towards knowing there's actually something called breast cancer?
I said it earlier that these days our children are growing very fast. When you start noticing this bulb, start bringing out pum pum. In fact, these days at some early stage of maturity of these children, they start some that when you are friendly with your child, that's one thing. When your child is your best friend, she always comes to you, mommy, see this place is like I'm feeling some pain. Then you, as the mother, that you know the normal self-examination, you just use your finger to massage it, touch it, feel it. When you notice any lumps, just lumps, take that child straight to the hospital.
Okay.
Let that child see the gynecologist. Proper checkup. Let them have checked up properly at early stage.
Okay, Ma. Okay, Ma.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ma. Okay, when we don't get to go for that, or when we don't get to detect that quickly, are there symptoms that we get to know that, okay, these are the symptoms of breast cancer, this is what you need to know?
One, there are a lot of symptoms that you start having. You start feeling funny.
Okay.
Sometimes the breast will start bringing out milk.
Okay.
Yes. Some the nipple will change colors. Some it will be dark skin. Some will form like pus. And this breast cancer of a thing if you're not careful, if the earlier stage is not being observed, it can easily pass through the armpits. You notice that your armpits is swollen up. Some places will be thicker, darker. Okay. You understand? As if you want to have a boa. It's not. You might be thinking, it's another boy.
Okay.
It will come and go. But when it's not going, please do the proper checkup. Just go. When you try to nurse it on your own for like 1 or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, it's not going.
It's not going.
Please go for checkup.
Okay. Okay, ma. So, what are the causes of breast cancer? What are the effects of breast cancer on a particular person when it happens?
On the causes of breast cancer, one, let me say, your own personal hygiene, one. Then the most times is always on family lineage.
Okay.
It's not that this hereditary of a thing, you understand?
So you mean to say that there's every possibility that a girl child at the age of 9, 10 could have that.
So far is already having breasts.
Okay.
So far is already maturing, because this is our children are mature. Their maturity aspect is very fast. Like you cannot even tell. A girl of 9, 8 is already menstruating. So what do we do about that? Okay. That's why I said the parents, the mother as a person need to be close
to the child,
to her daughter. In fact, to all the children, not only the child, the daughter alone.
Okay.
Yes. So that you get to know your children very well. You know how they feel when she's like not being, madam, what is the problem? Mommy, okay, come. What is it? Tell me. How are you feeling? From there, she will be able to express herself. Not that, go and ask your teacher. Go and ask your father. No. That's just it.
That's just it. Yeah, exactly. So, ma, breast cancer, can it be prevented when detected early enough?
It can be prevented when detected early. You go for a series of tests like DNA tests. Then you go for, sometimes when it's like over, before you detect it, that's to prevent it as early as possible. Surgery can be occurred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's for it not to spread, because it's easy to spread, and it can spread to any part of your body. That is the bad part.
Right. Okay. So
it's just like you're trying to protect something, and you're not being careful. Okay, like a cup of rice. I want to cook rice, a cup of rice, and I was like, okay, let me put. Unfortunately for me, everything
on the ground.
So before I finish picking this rice, it goes a long way. That's just it.
Okay, so
when it had a little space, it spread.
And from that, it goes round to every part of the body.
Forget it.
Okay, so are there stages of it? Of the breast cancer? Do you have stages?
Almost 2 stages.
Okay.
So, early detection. You can easily go for your DNA, and then they will just, if the gynecologist, you have to see to it. There is a vaccine, then you have to show your understanding.
Okay.
As treatment for it, it's gradual process. It's not what they will just do, just like malaria treatment that you go, okay, 3 days injection and that's all. 3 days tablet and that's all. No, it's a long process.
Okay. Please, can you break down those process for us?
Before it comes out, it's just like planting a tree. You nurse it up, you feed it with water day by day. It starts coming up. You know that root down there is looking for space. Then the roots will go left, go right, go, out round.
And it spreads like that.
That's just it. Okay. So for them to go to the root of this breast cancer, you have to go for series of tests, series of checkup, and they have to place you on drugs and vaccines, all things like that. That's just it.
Okay. I have something called chemotherapy.
Yeah.
So, at what stage of this breast cancer, is it from the early stage where it's detected that we have to go for all this and go for then get it to the chemo and the rest of them?
Immediately it's detected.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Immediately it's before they can confirm it, that this is some balls sometimes are formed like a tissue damage, you understand? But it's the test that will tell us this is
how serious
it
is.
Like at birth, sometimes when you're breastfeeding your children, your baby, Your breast will become hard sometimes when the baby is not sucking well. You understand,
Yes,
such?
yes.
And you feel the pain. So it's similar
to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as time goes on, as the baby suck out the breast milk, you feel relief. The breast will go down back to normal shape. But in breast cancer, it's not like that.
Okay.
If the early attack is not being done, it grow. You understand? Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes you not even feel the pain, but the hardness, the thickness
is there.
Is there.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. So, in a situation where one goes for screening and it has been detected and diagnosed, and we've gone through the process of chemo treatment and surgery, and it's just on one part.
Okay.
What is the guarantee that it won't affect the other parts? And in most cases, I hear people say, okay, one part was affected, and some years down the line, the second part's affected. So would you say the treatment was not done properly, or that was not detected on time?
I said it earlier that it's not like this our malaria treatment that you take for like 3-4 days and that's gone. It's a long process. One, you have to keep to every information
being given
to you, and you have to be conscious of everything that you, like your intakes.
Okay.
Anything they ask you not to take, please just let go.
Okay,
it's just for the meantime.
Okay.
Every exercise they ask you to go for, just do it. Under this breast cancer, obesity can cause it. When you're too
when you're too relaxed and okay.
You don't move, you don't do any exercise, and you're always in your comfort zone. No.
Okay.
So everything that is being said about it, just manage it with God's grace. You go over it.
Okay. I want to ask, Ma, would you say some certain food can trigger breast cancer?
Like alcohol.
Certain food can trigger breast cancer.
Alcohol, like tobacco.
Okay. Yeah. So when you detect that
cancer.
Okay, when you detect that, are there some particular kind of food that, okay, once the patient is being called to know that, okay, yes, you have breast cancer, okay, these are the kind of food you should eat, these are the kind of food you shouldn't eat?
Yeah, there are a lot.
Okay.
That's under the food and the nutrition aspects. A lot that you have to avoid. It's just like an hypertensive patient, a diabetic patient. You don't go for sugar, you don't go for this, a lot.
Okay.
So they have to bring it out for you. They give you your food menu.
Okay.
You have to, I always say it, in any illness, there's always option. It's not for you to help you to work out.
Exactly.
You understand? You go after your menu. You don't go off it. You don't overdo, neither you don't do. You stay between the line.
Okay.
That's what helps most. Okay, like an hypertensive patient that wants to leave the house in the morning and left his or her drugs at home. Now collapse on the road. Checking that he or she, the BP is like, oh, over. Okay, try survive, you revive her back. Okay, madam, why did you take your drug this one? I was thinking when I get back home in the night. And you're going to have a long day. Stress. That is just it.
Okay. Okay. So there's always a saying I used to hear. They say, when you allow your breast suckled, the risk of
breast cancer is less.
Okay. So now that brings me to my main question.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what is the ratio between someone that has given birth, breastfeed, like 2-3 children, to the ratio of someone that has not given birth at all? What's the ratio of that?
It's not really high in somebody that has given birth.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But it's always come up at the age, let me say, when you're getting like close to 50s, 60s, you understand?
So, okay, it occurs at that particular age.
But if early detected, you understand your body system. This is one thing about it. When you understand your body system, when you're feeling so funny somehow, this is not me. Okay? Maybe you are somebody that always go for your morning jogging, exercise, either in your room or on the street. And you're like, today, tomorrow, something is wrong.
Okay, yeah.
So when you feel abnormal growth within your breast, something is wrong.
Okay.
It's always the armpits, the breast, and the chest side. If you find it, some may be like a ball, tickle, you understand, but some will, like lumps, it's go very long way. You feel it yourself. Then you need to just put it
Sit
out.
into action and just okay. Okay. So that means you're saying, but you said mention of 50. So are you saying that people below 50 can't develop breast cancer?
They can. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
They can. But mostly is of old age.
Okay.
Let me say 50, 45, 50, 60, they're above.
Sorry to ask, why is that? Why is it always between
Because
that particular age?
Because I don't want to say in Nigeria.
Okay.
We're careless about our health.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Let me put it that way. We don't check anything. When you even say there is free medication in so place, hey, everybody come out and then, what are they going to do there? You understand? We feel less concerned about what is very important about our health. That's why it go longer. When they finish giving birth, sometimes and they're like, okay, relaxing. That's when they start coming out. Okay. And before you know it, like what I said earlier, abandon that has go beyond control, that has easily like room and a parlor, self-contained
inside the body.
So you know it's the risk is high. The risk is high.
Very, very high.
That's just it. So early detection of it, detecting it, early treatment, surgery, you knock it off.
Okay. Ma, you know, I feel some people, you know, are scared to go for the screening because they feel, oh, if I go, what will be the result? So now, what is the side effect mentally when people get to that? Oh, I'm being diagnosed with breast cancer.
It affects you physically, mentally, and health-wise, as in your normal person. It disorganizes you. Let me put it that way, because one, if you don't have a good doctor, a good consultant, now, madam, it's not what you think. Just calm down. This is what to do.
That's why we have to go for more counseling.
You understand? You go for more counseling, more awareness about this thing, more education about it. You educate them, you enlighten them. It's not the end of it all. It's like when Ebola come into Nigeria.
Everybody was running.
COVID-19, the same thing. But now, where is it? Now, because we are able to fight it out. That is just it. When you detect it, when they tell you this is your health status, this is where you belong to, management. Esma, how do we go about it? You should be standing for yourself. You understand? When you have this, I'll go over it. I'll defeat it. That's when it helps the management. That's the doctors and everything that have joined together, about the treatment, the surgery, that will help you to overcome.
Yeah, you said something about management. You know, people who go for, aside the fact that we go for checkup and we're being diagnosed, you know, and when they hear surgery, people feel, oh, it's one big money that I have to spend to, go through the process of surgery, after and all that. So I feel people are not really educated enough. And aside that, the money aspect is also a big factor.
So you're right. You're right in that aspect of it. You know, Nigeria today is very expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
Because nothing in Nigeria goes for coin. That's just it. But our health centers and the federal government is like helping these things. Sometimes, all this free treatments in all general hospitals. You understand? So when you have anybody in that shoe, when this opportunity comes, you don't even wait for the opportunity to come. That's what I do tell people. Go when you go for it. At least everybody, like, this is the rich, the poor, the middle, and you just put yourself where you suit on. Don't go beyond what you cannot afford. That is just it. Don't go. They understand. They understand. That's just it. It's a long process.
It's a long process, yes.
And it's very heavy. Let me put it that way. Very, very heavy. Very, very heavy. That's why the awareness should be more.
Yeah,
Let them be aware of this, what it's about, what it's all about.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Another topic I want us to divulge into a bit. It's cervical cancer.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about it. What's the difference between the HPV and cervical cancer?
The HPV and the cervical cancer. You see, the cervical cancer is a harmful disease below your uterus and the vaginal aspect of it. And when you're not being careful enough, these are being transmitted disease, oral or sexual.
Sorry, ma. Sorry to cut you in. Is this particular disease? Is it a terminal disease? The cervical cancer. Is it a terminal one?
It's curable.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said it earlier with breast cancer, if early detected, it's curable. In fact, I'm not going to say 199%, but it's how fast you were able to get it, to notice the symptoms when it starts in your body system, the changes in your body system. You understand? You go for checkup,
daily,
series of tests. Sometimes you start discharging unnecessarily.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not your menstrual time, you're already bleeding. You understand?
Okay.
From your private part.
So it causes bleeding too?
During sexual intercourse, you feel sharp pain, as if someone is like raping you, forcing you to bed. You understand? Those are the signs. When those signs are occurring, my dear, the best thing is to just go
for quick detection. Okay. Okay, so
you go for
are the medical procedures same as the breast cancer? When you go for test and screening and okay.
Yeah.
So is there a surgery for that too? Do you perform surgery for that, or just basically just oral treatments?
Yeah. It's best when it's not really serious as the breast cancer. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
But I will say this: cancer is a harmful disease that when it's spread, you understand the point. It goes too far. Any little opportunity. One thing about it again is that our body system are very different.
Yes.
My system can absorb in like 10 months,
other people can't.
In the next 3 weeks, you may blow it out.
That's true. That's really true.
You understand? So when that occurs, it's even the best that it's coming out as early as possible. So for you to attack it, and that's all.
Okay. So, will this cervical cancer does it cause barrenness?
This is between your pelvic, and your uterus. So where is the baby? How is it going to survive? You understand that point?
Okay.
So it's in fact, some people may be barren for long, not knowing that that's the cause. Are you getting it?
Yes.
That's why I said it earlier that my body system can absorb something for like 6 or 1 year. But yes, in the next 3 months is out. Then you'll be fighting what is not. Until maybe when you start discharging or feeling sharp pain, you understand. That's when you're like, oh my God,
something is wrong somewhere.
I have to do this. I have to go for checkup. So you don't really. I do tell some of my patients that you don't really wait until you are sick
to go for treatment. To go for checkup.
Just go once in a while. I can stand 199 times in the day. No. Okay. You are killing something somewhere that is not talking now. That when he will now talk, it will be as if he's shouting.
Okay, ma. So, can little, but let's say, don't let me call it little.
Mm-hmm.
Can infection starts as yeast infection
Mm-hmm.
trigger cervical cancer?
Oh my God.
And second question, ma. Can it
Very
occur
possible.
on the age of a child that's of a tender age, probably 9, 10, towards that particular age bracket?
That is why when I said earlier that our body system are very different. Some will use a public toilet. They will not be infected.
Yes.
They are not, in fact, it will not even affect, it will not irritate them. Not, let me put it that way. But when can you use the public toilet? Not to talk of your
You have
baby
to be
girl.
very, very careful when using
It will
it.
start inching. Mommy,
Something is
I
wrong.
don't understand. You understand? That's where it starts from. At that point of time, is either you change the school or you watch that baby very closely. That where are you getting this from? We all use the same toilet in this house.
And nothing is wrong.
Wrong. Why is it that when you go out and come in, you're always shouting, "Mommy, mommy"? You're always, you understand? So it's not the matter of age.
Okay.
Even though the public restroom, let me put it that way, some are very dangerous. Forget that some are neat. You look at it,
They are neat, yeah, but
that person that's finished using it, you don't understand
what happens.
So that's just it.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now that it has gotten to this stage where we know that a child of about 9 could
10.
could get it.
Mm-hmm.
What are the steps a parent should take towards preventing that in a child?
That's self-hygienic. You understand? You teach your child how not to use the point for like 2-3 days.
Okay.
On the sexual aspect of it. You give them counseling. This is, our children are ahead of us. Where you think you are, they've left you there.
They have gone past us.
That is just it. You enlighten them more, in fact, about the social well-being, the environmental aspect of it, the hygienic aspect of it. You don't put all your bonbon on public toilet. You understand? If it is necessary to use. Are you getting it? If it is necessary to use the public toilet, you don't just sit as if you are in the house. No. That's just it.
Okay. Okay. So my last question, ma. Okay. Now that you've talked about breast cancer and cervical cancer, what would you say? Okay, now a mother has a breast cancer, a child has cervical cancer. What advice would you give to such family on how to go about it?
That's why I said earlier that this one that you are not bringing out, the mother is breast cancer, the child is cervical cancer. That is in their blood. Are you getting it? So the earlier attack, the better for the whole family, so that it will not spread off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma, for coming on.
Early attack is always the best. Neither in any illness, let me put it that way. In any illness, there's no permanent illness. You manage. We all are managing our life and our health.
Everybody.
When they check you through, no single person on earth that does not have 1 or 2 in the body system. It's when it blows out that you know that
this is what is wrong with that person.
That is it. But when you go for medical checkup time to time, early stage, when you detect it, you attack it, you knock it out.
Okay.
That's why you're afraid.
So you're saying that in one word, we should always go for checkup and know our status.
Mm-hmm.
And also keep a clean
environment,
clean body and environment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Ma, for coming.
You're welcome.
I really got enlightened today. I really a few minutes we spent, I really learned 1 or 2. And I'm sure my viewers have learned the same thing too.
You're welcome.
In one word, we're all saying, no matter where you go, no matter your activities, no matter what you're doing, always go for checkup.
And
And
exercise.
exercise,
Yeah,
yes.
very,
Very
very good.
important. Go for your checkup, do your exercise, and know your status.
Those,
And please, when you do, don't feel because, oh,
I'm having this.
people feel is a stigma. No, it's not.
No.
When you go for that, try as much as possible to continue with the procedure, the process, the healing, and the rest. And I'm sure, but this awareness, people will go out more to know, to get checked, to get screened, and to know their status. Thank you very much, Ma. And on this note, we've come to the end of today's segment on Time Out with Celestial Honors TV. Thank you for always sticking to this channel. See you next week. For now, bye. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good day, viewers. Welcome to News Round on Celestial Honors Television, where we'll bring you news from around the Celestial Church of Christ, international news, and from the sports scenes. I am Damilola Awoshika. First, the headlines. Most Senior Evangelist Solomon Oshofa appointed into the Posted and Transfer Committee. Celestial Women Imeko Basilica Upkeep Project calls for support in keeping the pristine basilica. King of Kings Cathedral holds Night of Gratitude 4.0. In international news, Instagram closes Australian teens account ahead of social media ban. And in the world of sports, Nigeria climbs 38th latest FIFA ranking. Thank you for joining us once again. Now the news in full. We begin from the pastor's desk. The personal assistant of the pastor, spiritual head of the Celestial Church of Christ Worldwide, Most Senior Evangelist Solomon Oshofa, has been officially appointed into the Posting and Transfer Committee of the Celestial Church of Christ Worldwide. The committee, chaired by His Eminence Reverend E.M.F. Oshofa, also includes the Venerable Super Evangelist Martins Aileru as secretary, alongside members Assistant Most Super Evangelist Ebenezer Oshofa, Assistant Most Super Evangelist Abdeboyeku Okonlawon, Assistant Most Super Evangelist Fermin Ajovi, Venerable Super Evangelist S.B. Faladay, and Evangelist St. Paul Mayaki. With the addition of Most Senior Evangelist Solomon Oshofa, the committee is expected to further strengthen its mandate and enhance the effective discharge of its duties. All regional heads, special district parishes, and archdioceses are reminded that preparations for the December 2025 IMECO convocation are in top gear, and payment of the stipulated levies is expected to be paid as soon as possible. The levy for the Lagos region is 5 million naira, while other state regions are to pay 2 million naira. Special district parishes and archdioceses are each to pay 500,000 naira each. Payments shall be made into the IBECO Convocation Committee account. The impressive Celestial Basilica, IMECO, remains a central pride of the Celestial Church of Christ worldwide. Maintaining this iconic edifice is a collective responsibility for all Celestians. The Celestial Women IMECO Basilica Upkeep Project, led by Mother Celestial Bola Adelu, is committed to ensuring the basilica is kept clean and in excellent condition. Celestians, especially women aged 18 and above, are enjoined to support this mission through a minimum annual voluntary donation of 1,000 naira. Donations should be paid into the UBA account with number 102695716. All hands are on deck for the Night of Gratitude 4.0 of the Celestial Church of Christ, King of Kings Cathedral, Lagos. The praise night, which ushers in the adult Harvest Thanksgiving service of the cathedral, is scheduled for the 12th of December 2025 at the Police College in Ikeja from 7 p.m. prompt. The night promises to be both entertaining and spiritual. The Celestial Church of Christ, Ikoyi Cathedral Area Headquarters cordially invites you to a day Power Pack Revival themed Immutable Covenant. It will take place on Wednesday, the 3rd of December 2025 at the church auditorium from 4 p.m.
The revival is part of activities marking the 24th Adult Harvest Thanksgiving service of the cathedral. The sidemen and sidewomen of the Celestial Church of Christ, Calvary One, warmly invite you to the Sidemen and Sidewomen Night on Monday, the 1st of December 2025. This activity kicks off the Harvest Week, marking the 45th Adult Harvest Thanksgiving Anniversary celebration of the parish. The Grace Youth of Celestial Church of Christ, Oriofe Cathedral in Isolo, holds its 26th annual youth convention with theme Living by Faith. The convention, which kicked off on the 17th of November, will round off on the 23rd of November 2025. It has been an interesting and impactful convention since it's kicked off. It is time to wine and dine as sidemen and sidewomen of the Celestial Church of Christ, Ojodu Central Parish, invites you to its 2025 end-of-year party, slated for Saturday, the 15th of December 2025, from 9 p.m. at the church premises. Shouts of mercy will resound around Akute in Lagos State at its environs. A Celestial Church of Christ, His Mercy Parish, holds a mega praise concert on the 5th of December 2025 at the King's Palace from 10 p.m. Now to news from the UK Diocese. The Celestial Church of Christ, Glasgow Parish presents Praise Concert 2025 themed One Word. The concert will hold on the 6th of December 2025 from 12 noon to 7 p.m. You are invited to come praise God like never before. And now to Adult Harvest, happening this Sunday, the 23rd of November 2025. In Nigeria, we have the Celestial Church of Christ, Oluwapelumi Cathedral in Ikorodu. We also have the Celestial Church of Christ, His Grace and Mercy Cathedral in Ikorodu, Lagos State. Also, there is the Celestial Church of Christ, Oluwashogo Model Parish in Ondo State. In the UK Diocese, we have the Celestial Church of Christ, City of the Living God Parish, and Celestial Church of Christ, Chosen Generation Parish in Coventry. All of these parishes will be having their Adult Harvest Thanksgiving service on Sunday, the 23rd of November, 2025. You can join them and be blessed. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Up next is International News.
Round on Celestial Honors TV is the home of news and facts in and around Celestial Church of Christ. It is an avenue to keep you up to date with recent, hottest, and the choicest information and happenings. On News Round, you find out what is going on with stories, pictures, and videos, coupled with international and sports news. This weekly program airs every Friday and is powered by Celestial Honors and Merit Awards International. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Celestial Honors TV so you do not miss the notification. For your free adverts and event coverages, call us on 0906 600 0028. WhatsApp +44 74 4007 7553 or email us at info@celestialhonors.org. At Celestial Honors TV, we are reaching the media world for Christ. News Round on Celestial Honors TV, powered by Celestial Honors and Merit Awards International.
At Celestial Honors Television, we are a focused, forthright, and dedicated online media television grounded on showcasing and promoting the Celestial Church of Christ. On News Round Plus, we bring you news at its breaks in and around the Celestial Church of Christ. We are abreast with daily information and we ensure that you are well informed. Our contents are original and unbiased. You can watch any of our broadcasts on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Celestial Honors TV. Celestial Honors Television, reaching the media world for Christ.
Hallelujah, beautiful people of God. The Crown of Glory Parish, Adeogo, UK, warmly invites you to our weekly online women's prayer meeting every Thursday at 8 p.m. See Zoom details on flyer. And let us remember that the word of our Creator says that a praying woman finds her strength, from the Almighty God, and the strength of a praying woman does not come to an end, because whenever she feels weak, she knows where to lean. God bless you as you join. Alafia.
CCC God's Divine Parish, Toronto, Canada, is inviting all Celestians in that access to join them in worship every Sunday. Come and enjoy the beauty of fervent and holy worship as you join them. Welcome back. On the international scene, younger Australian teenagers on Instagram, Facebook, and Threads have been told their accounts will be shut down ahead of the country's social media ban for under 16s. Meta, which owns the three brands, said it had begun notifying users it believes to be between 13 and 15 years old by text, email, and in-app messages that their accounts will start being deactivated from the 4th of December 2025. The ban in Australia comes into force on the 10th of December. It affects a number of platforms, which also include TikTok, YouTube, X, and Reddit. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the world-leading ban was aimed at letting kids be kids. Meta and other firms opposed the measure, but they said they would comply. And now in the world of sports, Nigeria has risen 3 places to 38 in the latest FIFA Men's World Cup ranking released earlier in the week. The update covers 149 matches played worldwide since the last publication, with the Super Eagles featuring in 2 competitive fixtures over the last month. Despite failing to qualify for the 2026 World Cup after a 1-1 draw with the Democratic Republic of Congo and a 4-3 loss in penalties, the Super Eagles still gain enough points to move up the table. The new ranking places Nigeria 5th in Africa, behind Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, and Algeria. We'll take another quick break. Stay tuned, don't go away.
We thank the Lord for Celestial Honors TV, and for you that you're not on the internet, that you're not connected already, I want you to connect to them, subscribe, watch them, share all the videos there, and let us glorify the name of the Lord together. God bless you as you watch, and God keep you. Have a very, very, very beautiful year. Christmas is around the corner. Enjoy yourself. New Year is around the corner. You'll be glorified to His existence. Thank you, and God bless you.
And that's it on the main news. But before we go, let's take a look at news that made headlines. Most Senior Evangelist Solomon Oshofa appointed into the Posting and Transfer Committee. Celestial Women Imeko Basilica Upkeep Project calls for support in keeping a pristine basilica. King of Kings Cathedral holds Night of Gratitude 4.0. In international news, Instagram closes Australian teens' accounts ahead of social media ban. And in the world of sports, Nigeria climbs 38 in the latest FIFA ranking. And that's it on News Round today. Thank you for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your day and have a beautiful weekend.